Long time no stream, YouTube. Long time no stream, Twitch. Well, well, well. Back at it again. Back on the grind. I've got a lot of packing to do, and I have a lot of unpacking to do. So first off, I guess I'll pack and unpack at the same time, because I'm just a multi-stream and multitasker just like that. Indeedery-do I am. Let's have a little chat. Uh, First things first. Man, it's nice to be back. It really is nice to be back. Let's see. Sign guy, we'll keep you for today. We might need you today. Uh, put you in there. Couple long. So I'm moving. I'm moving. Got devil eggs. Put you in there. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm well, not on Twitch, but on YouTube I am. Hey Melly. Hey Melly. But yeah, we're gonna be making a new YouTube channel soon, so I gotta pack up. I gotta pack up my things. I gotta pack up my things. Let's see what else. PRB, that's old. Sign guy does that job now. I might throw that out. I might throw that out actually. Let's see. I don't even remember what this was from. Put you in the box. But yeah, I've got a. I started a new semester, so that's kind of why I've been gone for a while, and so that happened, and here we'll shrink you down a little bit. Yeah, that happened, and then some other things happened. Oop, whoops a daisy. And but anyway, oh there you are, Fricula. I was looking for you a couple streams ago. But yeah, lot of things have been going on in the world of Grinkle. Um, I'll finish packing up a little bit more later. I'll just man, where am I gonna put this? Uh oh, I know I'm finding all kinds of stuff that I've. What else we got back here? Oh right, the sad ant from the unused ant themed stream. I'll use that on the new channel. But yeah, new channel coming up. New channel coming up, and yeah, just getting things situated. I'm gonna have a little studio, but anyway, in the meantime, I'll finish packing up later, and I think I got something in the truck here. I think I got something in the truck. Let's see. Let's see. Booty butt scoochers. Booty butt scoochers. What's in the truck? Beep beep. Uh, let's see what's in the truck. Oh, it's Minecraft. Hello, Minecraft. That's right. We're going to be playing a little bit of Minecraft today as well. Uh, whilst we do a little bit of packing and oh, this is a messy setup, isn't it? We'll figure it out. Melly says, when I when I moved houses, I found my old laptop I had in like 2017. It was broken though. Yeah, that's what laptops tend to do is they break. They always seem to break. Got my achy breaky laptop. Here, let me. Oh, we need you, sign guy. Here, we'll just put this stuff over to the side for now. I think that'll be all right if I just put that over there, and I'll finish packing up at the end of the stream because I got some other things I need to pack up and unpack and all the things. Uh, move to top. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's more. That's a little more like it. Oh, hey, Anarchy. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Doing a little bit of packing, a little bit of packing around. Little pack rat. Melly says, I let my sister bend the laptop screen hinge backwards and then trash it because it had no use. Well, that's fair enough, I guess. If you have useless technology, you may as well have a little bit of fun with it before you throw it out. before you throw it out. Alright. V8C. Boop. There we go. Thank you, Andres. Oh, and Melly got a brand new PC case. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. Well, that is the truth, Anarchy. I'm actually getting evicted right now. That's the main reason why I have to pack. But the streams will go on. I can guarantee that, Anarchy Sniper. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. And don't tell anybody about my new legal name, because I can't have this next landlord finding out. Lord Incognito got stuck in the trick-or-treater trap. That's unfortunate, Lord Incognito. Uh, it's probably going to be kind of a short stream tonight because, well, this weekend, this weekend is whenever we have some surprises in store. Um, Unfortunately, it will not be a super stream like I originally intended because whenever I make a plan, God laughs, and in this case, um, that meant that a terrible snowstorm is blowing in, barring me from the place that I was going to conduct the super stream from. But you will still get an extended stream of some form this weekend of the weekend. Melly says that sounds like a broken hard drive. What sounds like a broken hard drive? Do I have a broken hard drive? Did you hear something, Melly? Oh, her old PC case fan. I see. My computer might be a little bit broken. I've had it for a few years by now, but it keeps plugging along. Indeed it does. Get some Minecraft tunes going on too. Gotta get some tunes. Some nice little beats and other things and okay, gotta get in the streaming frame of mind. I don't know what kind of drive this computer has. I don't really know computers that much. I am no digit head. Lord Incognito says, first time in a night stream. It's 7 a.m. for Incognito. Oh God, did you stay up all night? I stayed up all night last night. I only got 2 hours of sleep last night. Just 2 hours. Wow. Because I was being haunted by an assignment that my professor assigned. And I was just like, okay, I'm not going to let this haunt me all week. So I just like bit the bullet and did the whole assignment in one night because I was like, screw this. It's literally week 2. So I said, we ball. We ball. Melly got 4 hours of sleep on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. Luckily classes don't start until 12:30 tomorrow, so regardless of how late I stay up tonight, which I probably won't stay up that late, even if I am quaffing a little bit of wizard juice to keep myself plugging along, you know, that's just how we go. Also, I found my webcam and I found my microphone. So this weekend, this weekend we get more Glueberg content as well. Melly says, so when I had to wake up at 7 a.m. to wake my siblings up, I literally couldn't even get out of bed. I passed out again after I woke up. That's what I felt like doing this morning. I woke up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on 2 hours of sleep. But but you know what? I have a clear conscience now. I have a clear conscience, and I would not have a clear conscience if if I did the thing where I had like a normal sleep schedule. I'm on wizard juice incognito. You can I don't even know what the health effects of the white stuff is. Incognito is suggesting hard drugs. Hard drugs. Okay, I remember what I was doing here. I remember. I remember. I remember. I was trying to figure out this outside part. I'm finally getting back to the catacombs now. I haven't been here in a while, but I can finally get back to it now, which is good. It's real good because I've been meaning to get back here for quite a long time. For quite a while. Quite a while. It really has been quite a while. It really truly has been. But yeah, just as a I guess I should put this up on the top of the screen like I did last time. No, that's from Munda. A Bubble Butt Popper. I still got some things I gotta pack. Uh, the unused ant-themed stream. Let's see. Oh, I got about you in the box too. Okay, I'll put a new message just up on the top of the screen, just so everybody knows where the next YouTube stream is coming from, because YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is that way. Okay, text, it's gonna say next stream, new channel, Glitchy 117 streams. I'm just trying to give people ample notice because some people might not be very noticing. So there, I'll just put that right up there, just like that. Just like that. Just like that, we got a silly stream. Yeah, I'll be streaming more frequently now that I got my schedule figured out. Because that was really the big bugaboo there. I just couldn't get my freaking schedule figured out. I just couldn't, It takes a couple weeks to kind of get into the groove of things, and plus there's New Year's and Christmas, and I was all out of whack, man. Now I'm finally starting to get back into my sad equilibrium. The constant pendulum swings back. It swings back, the pendulum does, and time marches on. Oh yeah, Melly's the first sub to the new channel. Yeah, I figured it'd probably be best to start over because I don't know. I feel like this channel, this first channel, I don't want to delete it and I don't want to get rid of the stuff on it because like I like the stuff on it. It's just uh I have a certain I have a certain way that I go about doing the content goblining that I hadn't quite honed into yet whenever I started this channel. So yeah, that's why I'm starting the new one so I have a I have a plan. I have a plan. Yeah, I do. I have a long history of content on this channel, but on the new one, I'm gonna do things a little different because well, I'm gonna do I'm basically just gonna upload these streams as videos. I figured it might be an alright way of doing things. And then I can just separate them into nighttime streams and daytime streams and those will be videos and then that'll be just how that works. I don't know. It's I feel like a more sustainable way of doing things. Like I just yeah, the new channel's on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh no, I do not have a link to the new channel. Not yet. But the channel name is up on the top left. It's up on the top left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, looks like Melly got it. Um yeah, it's just up on the top. It's the same as my Twitch. It's the same on my Twitch, just so it's easier to, just so it's less confusing having to know this one from that one. And, it's yeah. I'll let everybody know. Everybody will figure it out. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out eventually. You'll figure it out. So I need to figure out what to do over here. That's what I've been dragging my nuts on. Been dragging my nuts. Dragging my nuts across V8C. Across the entire server. I need to figure out where to stop dragging them at. Uh, Awkward. um, I think this is gonna be like subterranean, so I'm just gonna kind of like spoof it, like right here. Why? Okay, okay, there, yeah, just like that. Um, yeah, okay, more wizard juice, more juice. Oh, God, it's gonna be. Oh God, it's gonna be an interesting couple of hours, isn't it? You know what's gonna be crazy is that this stream is probably gonna go on longer than I slept last night. Oh, well, looks like Melly got a little link linkly linky going on in the Twitch chat. That's very Twitch-tastic of you, Melly. That's very Twitch-tastic of you. Twitch-tacular. Oh, someone's in my house. Oh no. Oh God. What are you doing, Anarchy? Why are you in my bed? Why are you in my bed? Why do you suddenly glitch upwards on occasion? That's slightly unnerving. It says there's only one person sleeping. I know what's going on here. I've inhabited your skin, Anarchy. I have skinwalked into you. Um, yeah, also, V8 got a new owner, and they did slash sit, and I think there's slash lay, so there's slash lay, so I can do this now. Except it's kind of glitchy a little bit. Glitchy. You see, it's a little bit glitchy. Um, yeah, and then oh, and then slash belly flop. Oh, I don't know about this one. Oh, I see. So you got that one. Then you can also sit down on chairs and stuff. See, it's nice and cozy now. It's slash spin. I can do a slash spin, and then oh, I got rid of slash spin. I think they got rid of splat. They got rid of slash spin. That kind of sucks. I guess it wasn't vanilla enough. I don't know. Yeah, either way, we got a few things. We got a few things. We got a few new commands, and got crawl. I don't know why they didn't get rid of slash crawl. That one seems more broken than slash spin. Oh, and then these people are just now learning about slash fix. So, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Eh. And then we have my pet horde over here. I might need to pack some of these guys up too. Yeah, slash fix is for Prometheum rank. So, yeah, that hasn't changed. At least as far as I know, it hasn't changed. I don't know. Looks like they're tweaking some of the settings and stuff now, which is alright in my book. And Melly says, I don't need slash fix if I have access to the Guardian farm. Okay, slash fix elitist. Be like that, I guess. Be like that, I guess. Prometheum. Melly's Melly's considering dishing out the big bucks for Prometheum. Dishing out the big dollars. The big zingarinos. The big fat Geetus. Gloopy, gloppy Geetus. Hmm. I really don't I really don't know how I'm gonna go about addressing this. I really think I'm just gonna kinda let it merge into the hill and then hope nobody ever thinks about how this is gonna work with the back. I think that was my original intention anyway, that it would be kind of subterranean a little bit, so I didn't worry as much about how it would look on the outside. So I think that'll be fine right there. Plus it'll be covered by trees and stuff, so just Don't even think about what's going on back there. You won't see it. You won't notice it. You won't miss it. I mean, you will miss it, but you won't care. You won't care what's back there. Oh God, Millie's Millie's shelling out money for this partner and that partner. Oh yeah, get a nickname and all sorts of stuff. I got a nickname. I got a VHC nickname. Uh, oh, you see, I got that from Risky. That was my Christmas present from Risky Property. So I quite like that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of weird about gifts too. It's just like I know it's a gift, but like I don't know. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't know if I can like reciprocate it right or what. Hello. Hey, brave comrade. Uh-oh. The Rickster. The Rickster is online. Yeah. Well, Incognito says the night streams are much calmer. Well, plus also like I'm kind of like running on fumes right now, but I felt like I owed I owed the viewers a stream, so we are streaming. We are streaming. I'm having an excellent Wednesday, Risky. Indeed. Wednesdays. Wednesdays are awesome sauce. They are awesome sauce. I love Wednesdays. I love Wednesday wet 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 nuts day. Uh, because because Wednesdays are um Wednesdays are almost Thursdays and Thursdays are almost Fridays. And by that logic, Monday is also my favorite day of the week. I feel like a walking, talking minion meme with that kind of rhetoric. Yeah, people have mixed opinions about all of the recent staff changes, and I suppose mixed opinions are to be had. Oh, just the new owner, and also Harry got like kicked out. Oh, Harry like the admin Harry like got unadmined. Yeah, unadmined. No more admin for you. Incognito, I did not vote in that poll, but if I did vote, I would have voted against it. I was not one of the people that voted to keep him admin. Oh, Melly, you're only neutral because you're not entrenched in random internet drama, and you're probably better off for it. You're probably better off being outside of the Minecraft server discourse. The Minecraft server discourse. Get viewers on streambo.com. Looks like looks like the bots are starting to catch those now. Deny, get out of here, Streambo. Get out of here, Streambo. Get that out of here. Melly says, instead of being in V8 drama, I still got one of my exes still talking mad crap about me. Basically 4 months later. Oh, listen, Melly. I have a friend. I have a friend that you may want to talk to. If you ever if you ever get a hold, you know Lexel Purple? You know Lexel Purple, Melly? You should talk to Lexel Purple about exes sometime. You should talk to her. You should talk to her about that. That's, that's quite the that's quite the situation. I'll say that much. Yeah, sometimes breakups are just bad, you know? Like sometimes it's like I don't know, people get indignant or somebody didn't do something right or there's always somebody to blame or something. But sometimes there's nobody to blame. And sometimes there's everybody to blame. And sometimes the best way to quantify it is just that it didn't work. You know? Blaming somebody, I mean, really, what does that really do? What does blaming someone really do for you? I mean, maybe it helps alleviate whatever hard feelings there are, but, you know, it's just, it just didn't work out, you know? Incognito says, is Lex a bounty hunter or assassin or something? No, Lex just has like some scary, like weird exes. Maybe I'll have her on the show sometimes. We can have that as content fodder. Using I'm using my friend's own terrible experiences as content fodder. I really am a hack. Melly says, relationships only get messy if you let them get messy. Blaming someone makes you feel better about yourself because you feel like you're not at fault for it failing. Ah, I see. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly the words that I was slightly incoherent on, but I think you put it pretty good like that. Yeah, that's what I meant. Those are the words that I was unable to properly formulate. Hey, Rizky. That's right. we're doing a little stream. Doing a little stream. I owed it to y'all. Y'all have waited long enough, so I'll do a little bit of content from the yellowish, tannish, tuber, French fried, melon, pumpkin, peanut looking, churro looking, spaghetti looking, Kamek looking, whatever. Yeah, some people just stay obsessed. Sometimes it lasts for years. For years. After a certain point, I think it's like some kind of, I don't know, like some kind of mental thing or something. Like there's like something, I don't know, but maybe I won't do this little curve. So I'm just gonna run it straight into the there. I think that'll be okay. Cause this I'm just gonna cover this up with like dirt and stuff, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Cause yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna work with the landscape a little bit. Yeah, it's best just to get get the get the bads out of there, I suppose. Oh God. Yeah. Well, if there's anyone that's had a lot of relationship experience, it's Melly. I'll say that much. I've had a little bit of experience with that, but you know, I can't say I'm quite as well seasoned as most are. I feel like that's been like a recurring topic. Date talks. Risky, do you have any freaky exes? There's a curveball for you. I don't know. Oh, well, that's not a bad way to be either. Just do a few long-term things, I suppose. That's that's kind of how I do it. I just do like long-term kind of keep it on the slow burn type of thing. Everybody has their own style whenever it comes to this type of stuff, that's for sure. Risky asks, "Do you have a girlfriend, Mr. Glitchy?" No, no, not currently, and currently I'm not looking. Currently I'm not looking because it's a hassle. It's a hassle that, quite frankly, I don't think I'm equipped to deal with right now. So, you know, it is what it is. I've had a few. I don't think any of them were particularly bad. Yeah, last year at college, seminars, papers, applications, grad school, uh, all kinds of things. It's probably for the best that it worked out that way, to be honest. Oh no. Risky got in one of those like bad ex situations that were like you couldn't really back out of it without certain repercussions. That's also true, Risky. That's right. I'm a free agent now. I'm a man on the move. I'm I'm gonna take the world by its tail and put it in my pocket. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out there and network or something buzzword. Yeah, that's it is a very manipulative card to play. Uh, something. I was responding to something else in the chat. I feel like I'm slightly incoherent to anybody just watching. Um, and I feel slightly incoherent because I am slightly incoherent. It's been a long day, long week, long couple of weeks. Good God. Yeah, last week. I don't really know if I streamed that much last week either, but like last week I had to get together a whole portfolio and I did a job shadowing and I did a couple other things and that was a whole blur. And then this week is a little bit less of a blur, but and there's, I don't I don't like to get too much into the personal side of things, but there's stuff going on all fronts right now. On all fronts. Jeez, that's a screwed up situation. I was just reading what Incognito said. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how to navigate a situation like that. I don't know if anybody would really know how to. Um, you gotta call somebody, whenever people make threats like that. I don't know. Hey, Risky. Hey, Risky. Got Ricky flying in here like a bug. Stream sniping. Yeah, Risky is the stream sniper. People are always stream sniping me. I don't know how they keep finding me. I thought I kept the coordinates to my base under close wraps. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I got this little corrugation system going on here, and I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna like run it into the side of this hill. I'm just gonna maybe it'll make like a flat like plateau garden type of situation. So that could be just how that works. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Incog. That's again. I really don't know how you would navigate a situation like that. I'm sure there's all kinds of approaches. Um, maybe you need to like talk to somebody about that situation? I mean, I don't know. I feel like something like that would kind of screw with you too. I have to have somebody adjust these claims. Oh, I'll have that done later. Yeah, that is a fair line to draw, Millie, between not having sympathy and just yeah wanting somebody to be gone. I don't know if Simbi's banned. Do you know about the Simbi situation, Risky? Do you know about the Simbi situation? Have you heard about that? I mean, I'm assuming you have. Yeah, Risky knows. I don't know. I think he's still out there running afoot. Maybe I'll suggest to the higher ups that maybe that could be changed or something. Simbi isn't banned. He just doesn't like V8 staff. Yeah, I mean, he didn't explicitly break any rules. I don't guess. He didn't technically break any rules, so according to the rules, like, what are the rules? What are the rules? What, well, according to these rules, I guess he didn't technically break them. You know what we need to have? We need to have some kind of V8C court where like rules and laws can be amended. Maybe that'll be my next mega build, some kind of V8C court where we can have discourse and things like that, debates. A forum, some kind of forum of sorts. That would be very very high society of us, wouldn't it? Oh wow. Look at us. Look at us on our civilized Minecraft server. Oh, you you anarchy playing peasants do not understand our high society. Peter 06F1E says, "What are you doing?" Um, well, I'm building. I'm working on a long-term project right now. This is my long-term project in my long-term base on my long-term Minecraft server that I've been playing on for many years. But I'm building a little catacombs project, which is going to be a series of subterranean memorials for what I'm up to. That's what I'm building. Then we have Twitch chat talking about some kind of Nazi player that used to be on the server. So, the usual comings and goings of a Minecraft server, I guess. Yeah. Personally, I don't know. Simbi can be nice and all, but like I'm not gonna put up with his rhetoric. I don't care if he's nice. That's what I have to say about that situation. Hmm. Somebody's buzzing around like an insect. We have Risky over here snooping on all my activities. I don't know how big his claim is. It seems to be pretty sizable. He claimed some land near me. Risky says, I like the statue of the phallic ghost. Yeah, you can get a little bit of a view of that over there. I'm not going to get too close to that. The phallic ghost. I'd like to keep the ectoplasm off of me, please. At least for today. At least for this stream. Not on camera. And then Risky seems insane in Minecraft chat now. You should have just ran with it. You should have just said, you should have just said that you were finally losing it. I feel like most players on this server eventually start to crack a little bit. I feel like the past couple of months has just been this cumulative 9 years worth of crash out that's been boiling and simmering, and it finally spilled over. Hey, Risky. Melly says, when I joined V8, I was already clinically insane. Well, you see, you're just adding your own bold flavors to the crash out stew. Yeah, yeah, it is kind of a difficult thing to deal with is free speech on a Minecraft server. Like, and even in real life, where do you draw the line? Where do you do this? Where do you. There's kind of a muddy gray area whenever it comes to free speech in a lot of cases. At least I feel that way. I don't quite know, if the line wasn't gray, I'd be able to give you some clear answers on what is or isn't good free speech, but it is a gray muddy line. I don't know. I don't know. You see, this is what we need the forum for. This is what we need the high-minded VHC forum for. So we can all be little fancy goobers. I'm gonna build a new mushroom. I think I have enough. I think I have enough of these. Trying to restore this dark oak forest because it has been deforested. So I'll just I'll just do this over here. Let's see. What are they saying? Melly says, I agree with free speech, but that doesn't mean hate speech should be allowed. Yeah, I think that's a fair take.
I think that's a pretty fair take.
I think it's just a matter of having it moderated right personally. Just, I don't know, because people will feel like they're being repressed in some kind of way if they just can't say something. But but I don't know. Some things are just better off not said. That's another. Like I said, muddy gray area, muddy gray area. We can go round and around with the semantics all day, all night. But I don't have all night. I only got 2 hours of sleep last night. So that's how my stream's gonna go. Running on empty. Food review. Today we're reviewing whatever strange potion that I've brewed up to keep me awake. Yeah, it's a little bit icky tonight. It's a little bit icky right now. Maybe if I ever use something other than a VTuber or a PNG tuber, I'll have all the guys, they have their 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 get up, like the food review guy, he like wears a suit, and then Moist Charlie wears the white T-shirt, and then Nikocado Avocado wears the red T-shirt. They all have the look. You know what I'm saying? Chris Chan has the striped sweater. You gotta have that. You gotta have that trademark swag. Melly says the gray area is the reason that free speech should require an asterisk. Very true. And then Incognito says, on modern servers I've played, it's barely an argument for months and months because of a simple rule. We aren't allowed to discuss politics. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad amendment. I can't I can't think of a single time that politics has led to a pleasant discussion on the server. Yeah. Maybe for the sake of a Minecraft server, maybe it is best that we just drop it. We just drop it for a little while and, you know, we all just start placing blocks together. Remember that we're all people at the end of the day. Incognito says, if you can't shut up about politics on a Minecraft server, you probably rel. Yeah, maybe in a political environment less polarized than this one, civil discussions can be had, but in the current environment, I don't think it's possible. It'd be one thing if we were just trying to debate which policy would be best, but no, these are different. These aren't just policies, these are worldviews that are at odds with each other. Melly says, when I used to play Hypixel, I generally didn't mind politics being discussed on my housing. There was one time I wasn't in the mood for it though, and some people Melly Melly jailed people because they were being disrespectful. Yeah, that's what it leads to, you know. A civil politic often just devolves into mudslinging. High society indeed. Oh man. Risky says holidays are a mess in his family because of political discussions. Yeah, I've been in a one or two of those and at a Thanksgiving dinner before. Yeah, I mean, is the political climate where you live as god awful as it is in America, Melly? Like, surely it can't be as bad as it is here across the pond. Maybe it's not something that you all tend to talk about that much. I don't know how that works. I don't really know how that works. Melly says, we don't make politics our entire personality over here. And that's good. Really, we shouldn't over here either, but uh, again, it's not just policies we're talking about in America. We're talking worldviews. These are worldviews. Man, I feel like politics were more boring whenever I was like 5. I wish politics were boring. Make politics boring again. Good God. They're not, they, please do not let them be exciting because when they're exciting, um, people start losing human dignity things in the excitement. Yeah, there we go. Make politics boring again. You see, Incognito turned it into a slogan. VPit asks, "Oh right, yeah, I got in a little bit of hot water the other day, cause well, some of the local residents in the neighborhood in Alabamaville, they didn't like VPit's, um, they didn't like VPitidry's, however you say that. They didn't like his little skulk shack, so like they gave me a petition and they told me that they wanted to they wanted the claim, and I was like, well, okay, he's been gone a while, so like they tore it down and they built an OBGYN now, and or not an OBGYN, a gynecologist and a lobotomist. But now VPIT like logged on and like all of his stuff was gone and he like flipped out. And anyway, he needs a new spot now, a new spot that can't. I said no more petitions because that was a whole headache. That was an absolute headache. Yeah, and then I like tried to get the owner to fix it, but he like I think he's a little bit not able to do certain things yet. But yeah, now I need to find a new spot for VPIT somewhere around here. Yeah, I can get you a spot. Uh, just screenshot an area and I'll reserve it for you. I will reserve it for you. Or I guess I can screenshot a spot for VPIT. I guess that's another thing I could do. Or I could um, send you screenshots. I could send you screenshots, VPIT. Oh wait, here's a spot. Maybe he wants this little patch over here. Click. Let's see it. Let's see if VP wants this one.
VP.
Just don't build a skulk shack right here, and we'll be all right. But if you do build skulk shack right here, uh, the people with the petitions can suck it, because I'm not dealing with all that crap anymore. That was a whole headache. I swear to God, I was pressured. I was pressured by the HOA. It's all the HOA's fault. I didn't even have any say in that. They just showed up at my door, like five of them, and they had the stupid petition that they all signed. That's where this all started. They all showed up at my house and they pressured me. They pressured me. I was pressured. I gave in. I have no backbone. Okay. Let me send this screenshot to VPitidry VPits. Uh
Let's see.
um okay, and then I will copy that. Copy that, Major. And then all right, let's see what VPit thinks of that. Let's see what he thinks of that spot in particular. Let's see. Incognito says, I always pronounced VPit's name Viper Tree. Viper Tree. Oh, yeah. That's easier to say than however you're supposed to say that name. His name. Yeah, HOAs do suck, Melly. Oh, VPit likes it. Okay, well, that'll be his new alright, Skulk Shack 2.0 coming at you. Let's hope, let's hope. Yeah, okay, well VPit's gonna try and make something kind of aesthetic there, so I think we'll be alright. Skulk Shack. Yeah, Melitoxin is easy to pronounce. What was your old username, Melly? What was your old username? That was hard to pronounce. My username, as far as I can remember, has always been some variant of Glitchy117, at least since 2014 or so, and then before Melly says, and no, I won't tell you what my old username was for certain reasons. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough for having a past you want to bury. No probs. Hope that makes up for it. Brave Comrade says, teachers are so easy to rage bait, even the bald ones. I'm gonna send the "you're bald" gif. I'm gonna send the "you're bald" gif in the server chat. Here, I'll pull it up on the stream. The "you're bald" gif. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can. Oh, that's too much hassle. It's a gif and it says "you're bald." That's basically it. Millie says, I have a really funny story about how one class in my high school rage baited a French teacher. He wasn't even bald either. Full head of hair. How did you rage bait the French guy? Probably pronounced something wrong. You went, I feel like that would be a pretty easy way to rage bait a French teacher. So Melly says, so basically, it wasn't my class that did, it was my friend's class. And so I came out for break, and my friend never came out. By the time he did it, it was like the end of break. Oh. Les pipis, les pipis, et mes oui oui. Oui oui. And then Melly says, and he told me that the teacher's first name came up on the projector screen, and everyone started calling him by his first name, which he hated so much he gave the entire class a break time detention. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, I had a teacher like that too. They get mad. They get really mad if you call them by their first names. I've had a few teachers like that. I remember there's one teacher, and I don't even remember what his last name was, but I remember his first name was Craig, and people would walk by him in the hallway and go, "Hi, Craig," and then they'd like disappear from his sight before he could like reprimand them. It was like a game. How many times could you get away with Craiging him? Oh no. Melly's French teacher's name was Craig. God. You see? Oh no. Oh no. Wee wee. Craig Halfpenny. That's actually a pretty good name. That's a good name, Halfpenny. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that last name before. It's very unique. You know, I heard that like certain last names actually described professions that your family performed like in the distant past. So I wonder what, I guess Halfpenny, maybe that like meant that Craig was a descendant of like paupers or something. Melly says, there's like one teacher in year 10. She was an American teacher. She said she moved all the way from LA to where Melly lived. Well, some people specific why to teach English. How do you even yeah, how do you even end up in those places? You know, I wonder that too, because like and it may just be sometimes people just like to explore the world and sometimes people just find a weird little slice of it that they just like for some reason. Like well like there's well and this is a little bit of a less specific example than what you just provided, but you know, at my university, there are literally students from 100 different countries, and I'm just like, why did you like out of all the schools in the entire world, why did you pick this one specifically? Why what made you choose this one? Like I don't know, it's just like I don't understand what brings people to certain situations and you know, maybe it's just that I can't attest to their their lived experience because I picked my university just because it was close, so I wouldn't have to pay out of state tuition. Um, and maybe some people just have the luxury of being able to choose. I don't know. Yeah, Melly says, but I refuse to believe she came specifically to my little town to teach one of the worst subjects you could teach. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, sometimes life just like moves you into weird locations. I don't know. Maybe she had fame. Oh no. Oh God. Why did OBS just disconnect? Oh no. Oh no. Hello? Hello? OBS just crapped out. But I think we're back. I think we're back in action. Um, I have a theory. I have a theory, and that is that LA property values are very high. And I'm of the assumption that the property values in your small town are not as high as they were in LA. So maybe she just did that so she could live more within her means, or maybe just kind of um, cash in on. Yeah, sorry about that. OBS kind of crapped out. Um, but yeah, my theory is that she sold whatever property she had in LA for high, and bought a new property for low where you live in the UK, and and now she teaches gets breaks off, so like she's like you know she gets like time off now. Oh, or maybe not. Melly says her housing market sucks. Well, you underestimate the house prices in California, especially in LA. Yeah, and some people do view, believe it or not, some people do view your country with rose-tinted glasses, just as most people view any other place with rose-tinted glasses. So that may have been the case as well. I'm not dropping any addresses. Not this time, incognito. Oh, well, that's not that bad of a house price. Risky says, you can buy a three-bedroom house for like 250K where I live. Well, that's really not too bad. I guess you are in the Midwest though, aren't you? I mean, relatively not bad. It's all relative. Yeah, Melly's got to stay out of the red states. I live in a purple state. It's kind of purple. It's a little bit purple. Yeah. Incognito asks, what is a red or purple state? Oh, I guess you don't quite have a complete. Well, purple. I was just being kind of a little bit cheeky, a little bit cheeky with that one. But whenever I refer to red states or blue states, our political parties are um, color coded so that the Conservative Party is usually represented as red, and the Liberal Party is usually represented as blue. Just like whenever we're doing like voting maps and stuff, uh, whatever party wins a state or whatever, they'll color in that state either red or blue. So that's what I mean by the colors. And then purple is just like, well, it could swing either way. So that's basically what that means. That's basically what I meant by that. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you're in good company, I guess. It all varies on a case-by-case basis. You gotta realize this is a very big country. This is a very big country, and no two people think alike. I would say the majority of us don't agree with what our leadership is doing currently. Oh, you're not. I don't think you got to worry about police violence or anything. Yeah. I don't know much about the HRTs though, but depends on which state you're in, I suppose. You know, varies from state to state. Oh yeah, they did. They did shoot. Yeah, I guess that is true. I don't know. I don't know. The news can often sensationalize things, and I'm not saying what happened is justified in any way, but you also have to realize I've never witnessed a riot, and I've never personally witnessed any sort of, you know, incident like that in my personal life. You can point a camera at something and it will direct national discourse and international discourse, but then you look around yourself and you realize, well, you know, most things in actuality are pretty alright. I'm not agreeing with the state of politics or anything like that, but uh, I don't know. The most messed up thing in my house is the TV. It's what's coming out of the TV is the most messed up thing that I live around. Yeah, I think it was a bit of an overreaction incognito. I've seen the footage. I don't know. I mean, we can we can go back and forth. It's gonna be here's the deal, incognito. We can go back and forth, but we've already all created our opinions on this situation. So looking over it and inflaming things is not going to sway anybody one way or another. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. How about that? Let's talk about something else. Yeah. Let's talk about something else. Um, so what else should we talk about? Yeah, what's going on in Pakistan? Let's talk about Pakistan. What even happens in Pakistan? Do you even know what happens in Pakistan, incognito? What's India got to do with it? I really don't know what's going on in India or Pakistan. I mean, Pakistan has a lot of production, don't they? Do you all like have a lot of industry? Oh, they're under martial law. Oh, that's kind of horrifying. Why are you under martial law? I really don't know what's going on in Pakistan. Incognito says, the army controls everything. The politicians don't do anything. They're just for show. Oh, that's kind of a terrifying way to be. Incognito says, we're not officially under martial law, but like basically. Huh. No, I didn't know that either. I didn't know what was going on in Pakistan. Are you all right, Incognito? Are things okay for you? I mean, I'm assuming so. Again, broader political events generally don't impact individuals. That's good. Things are okay for Incognito personally, so that's good. That's good. It's good that things are good. Oh, life is normal besides the normal poverty and inflation. Oh, well, that's bad. That's bad. There's been riots in Iran, which is next to Pakistan. I didn't realize it was that close. I really need to look at a globe. I did a little bit of I studied some maps and social studies in grade school, but apparently I need to know my countries better. Iran and Pakistan literally border each other. Oh. Well, I guess they had to put something in between that and Asia. I guess it may as well be Pakistan. Huh. And Afghanistan borders the both of them. Beautiful. Beautiful. What an inflamed section of the world. Huh. Incognito says, I have yet to explore and form an opinion on the stuff in Iran. I'll check in a week or so later. I don't feel like it right now. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I don't know what they're doing up in Canada, or in Mississippi for that matter. People are rioting because of the weak economy in Iran. I heard somebody say once that revolutions don't happen unless people are starving. Do you all think that's true? There's an interesting question for you all. Incognito believes it's true. Melly thinks it's true as well. Yeah, I mean, I think I might agree with it as well. I think of like let them eat cake, French Revolution. Um, I mean, I'm sure somebody was hungry during the American Revolution. I don't know. I don't remember reading about that in the textbooks, but I guess I could believe that. I don't really remember if anybody was. I don't really remember if starvation prompted that or not. I thought it was just like taxes and stuff, but maybe. Yeah, the American Revolution just happened over taxes, so maybe that's an exception. Maybe it can be a good rule of thumb that has exceptions, but revolutions can also be prompted by other things from time to time. I guess just being deprived of something, uh, something to the point that being deprived of something to the point that you're kind of hopeless and are willing enough to try and get that thing at any cost. I guess that's enough to prompt your revolution. Risky says, speaking of starvation, I'm gonna get a snack. I've got some hot Takis that I'm gonna snack on. Maybe not tonight though. Millie says, when I think of a revolution, I'm usually thinking of a violent change of government. And that's definitely one way that revolutions take place. Maybe the violent change of government is that kind of starvation typology that we're thinking of whenever it comes to revolutions. Whoopsie daisy. Let's see. Something about royalty. Oh, yeah, does the King of England have an heir? Does the King of England have an heir? I mean, they're like celebrities or something, but like, are you all as invested in I feel like people haven't really cared about the royal family as much ever since the Queen died, to be honest. At least that's how it feels over here in the States, but I don't know. Just having special people live in the special golden house. I guess that's an interesting position to have in the world. Most people don't really care about the royals. People who do not like them, but they hold more political power than you think. They just don't exert it. Huh. Then Incognito says, after the Nepal stuff, people have been making edits and stuff about just wait till Gen Z comes to politics, things will be different while sitting on their computers and eating their 10th Big Mac. Big Mac from McDonald's. Smacking my lips. Smacking the Mac. The Mac is back, baby. Mac is back. We are so back. Melly says, the ruling monarch has the power to executively veto anything Parliament wants to put into law. Oh, but that veto hasn't been used in a long time. I guess they generally agree with whatever's going on then. Maybe there's like an implicit threat that if they start vetoing things, they can have their little golden trinkets taken away or something. Maybe it's golden trinket politics that we're brushing up on. Maybe that's what's going on. Everybody likes trinkets and doodads and whatsits. Yeah, the monarch doesn't take a side in politics because they're too preoccupied with their doodads, with their golden we. Yeah, that's interesting though that the royal family actually does hold some kind of political power. I didn't know they had any. So that's interesting. It's interesting that they are still technically world leaders, kind of irrelevant ones, but still. Yeah. Yeah, the royal family took a, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach. They said, well, we like our servants and we like our special treatment because we're very special. So we're just gonna keep quiet and be reality TV people, basically. Yeah, just appease them, just appease them. Let them be appeased, and yeah, put them in golden handcuffs. At least you didn't have to chop anybody's heads off, I don't guess. Anyway, I'm uh I'm starting to droop a little bit. Again, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night, and I'm gonna do an extended stream this weekend. Oh, Incognito has witnessed a beheading in person. Oh, well, here's a fun fact. The French used the guillotine up until the 1970s. Here's a here's a little fun fact for everybody. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna get we're gonna get everything packed up here, cause I gotta head over to the new channel. I'm gonna just finish. Oh, look, I knew this was up here somewhere. Look, see, here's the little icon. See, I remember, I knew I had that somewhere. Yeah, but top left, new channel coming up. New channel coming up, and just finish putting these things in the there. We haven't used this sign in a while. I might just put it in a permanent storage. Let's see. Put you, put you in the box. Put you in there. Man, this box holds a lot, doesn't it? Oh, the glitchling. Of course, you. Well, no, we'll let you up in the truck. We'll let you ride up in the cab with me. Yeah, that'll be good. Uh, oh, right, right. The background from the ant stream. Oh, we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one for later. I'll use that in the next stream or two. There, we'll put that in there. What else we got over here to pack up? Oh, right, we had that. All right, we'll put you in there. Put you in the box. What else we got? Ah, I forgot I had that. I needed that a few times. I didn't realize I still had that on the sidelines. Okay, well, we'll put you in the box too. Get you unpacked in a nice orderly spot. Uh, all right, random fire asset. We'll pack you. We'll put you in the box there. Uh, ants. Ants for the ant stream. We'll we'll stick a pin in that. We'll need those soon. All right. The other technical difficulties, we'll just put you over there. All right, just a few more things. All right, World Cup 2025. We'll be concluding this one this weekend, so make sure to record your track times. You got that? We're gonna have a little ceremony. We're gonna have a little ceremony at Silly Circus at the very end. Yeah, yeah, that's always a nice little wall hanging. So Put that in the box. Got anything else back here? A couple more things. All right. All right, I remember that sign. Put you in there. Oh, right. This was the proposed logo for, I was going to do that extended stream, and I still will at a certain point, but we'll use this later whenever I do the next super stream style event. I spent some time making that, so I don't want that one to go to waste. Yeah, we'll put you in the box. We'll get you out later, Tubular Cast. Yeah, old BRB sign. Put you in there. Man, I use a lot of pinks and purples, don't I? Use a lot of pinks and purples. Maybe we can get the new owner to come up with some kind of prizes. I don't know, silly prizes. Oh, another, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll put you in there. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just delete that one. That's fine. Sign guy, you get to go in the box. Um, confetti asset in the box with you. Sweat school, yeah, we'll pack you up in there. All right. All right, the lead sign. I remember the lead sign. Yeah, we'll put you in the box too. Um, all right, the nighttime tuber that I never finished because I screwed it up. Um, yeah, maybe maybe I'll make a finished version of that one day. I don't know. Onion, onion, go in the box. Bloop. Um, the ascension sign. All right, there's another part of that. All right, put you in there. All right, technical difficulties in the box. Another wizard in the box with you. I'm gonna pack you right up. All right, I think that's everything. Oh, nope, a couple more things. I don't even remember what I used this one for. In the box, the rings of heck. Put it in the box. Um, fish from sweat school. There you go. Oh, the homunculus. That's my cousin. We'll put my cousin in the box. The alarm. And that real. Oh, no, one more thing. Right. I've had that one up since St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, put that in there. Uh, oh, the germ goes in there too. Yeah, it's a very spacious box. It's a very spacious box. Let's see, net poop. There we go. There we go. Now we really are all packed up. All right, all right. So we'll load her up. Load her up in the truck there. All right, and I'll just let's see. Let's see. How are we gonna get this in the truck? Oh, hold on. I screwed this up. Oh God. How am I supposed to fit all this in the truck? Man, there's a lot that goes in this little box here. Um, yeah, let me back up the truck a little bit. Uh, beep, 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 beep. There. I'm gonna back it up. Back up, booty butt. Scoot your booty butt back there. There we go. That should be able to fit everything now. There, there. Just barely. Even then.
It'll be fine.
There we go. There we go. Close her up. Close her up. All right. Well, I'll catch you all. On the new channel next time, and yeah, I'm gonna get in the truck now. I'm gonna get in the truck. All right. Night, night, everybody. I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all whenever we're all moved in. Moved in on the new channel. All right. Peace out. Peace out, you little fricklets. Better peace out. Peace out or else. You got that? Peace out or else. Thank you. Thank you all. And good night. Good night. Good night. A good night. A good night. Good night.